Zelenskyy says Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich has been trying to help Ukraine during Russia's invasion.
This post received a score of 17,000, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Looks like Roman is either switching sides or Zelenskyy is driving a wedge between Putin and the oligarchs, knowing well how paranoid the former is.
The dude runs Chelsea FC and has multiple homes here in NYC, and in Colorado. London. That guy is probably the most westernized of the oligarchs.
He's got a ton of reasons to not want this. His grandmother was Ukrainian and is rumored to be dating a 20-something Ukrainian.
His grandmother is dating a 20-year-old Ukrainian. Good for her.
Babushka's still got it.
Oh? What? That? There is a smaller one inside? And an smaller one inside the smaller one? And another one again?
Babushkaception.
In fact, he has said that multiple parties from Russian business and not only business have offered all kinds of help to Ukraine. He also stated that those parties have done so not publicly for many reasons. Also, he claimed that if those parties help Ukraine now, they will have business in Ukraine after the war, to avoid sanctions.
Greater than he also stated that those parties have done so not publicly for many reasons. That reason is called Putin. There was another article where it seemed Zelenskyy said Abramovich specifically had offered to give money for the Ukrainian army, and I was like, did this guy just put a target on Abramovich's back?
The target was already there. That's why they are releasing these stories. Roman, along with Ukrainian negotiators, showed signs of poisoning after a round of negotiations a few weeks ago. He's been publicly by their side for a while, and Russia already tried to take him out. Again, the target on his back was painted long ago.
I wouldn't be surprised if most of them are trying to help, or at least stop the war. Keep in mind, the oligarchs are essentially mafia. War is bad for business, and not just talking about the sanctions. Organized crime in the US learned this a long time ago, and tried to keep in fighting to a minimum as a result.
Basically, war is bad for business, unless you are in the business of making war.
Halliburton enters the chat.
Rumors appear that Abramovich shows signs of poisoning. It happened so quick, the two stories appeared beside each other in my feed.
He was poisoned 3 weeks ago. He is fine now. The fact that Zelenskyy is going public with this means that the cat's already out of the bag.
Abramovich probably knew that Putin was becoming paranoid of everyone around him, even in his own inner circle.
He's probably the least villainous of the villains. He did spend a lot of money helping modernize a part of Russia that was extremely poor and cut off from the rest of civilization. Yes, it was obviously motivated by the fact that he was investing in their oil, gas industry, but without his investments there, Chukotka would still be effectively an ice field with a few poor people living in it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.